Good morning, all.
Good morning, sir.
Have you completed the notes?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So in last class, we have discussed about the value of the polynomial and the zero of the polynomial, and we had started geometrical meaning of the zero of the polynomial and the coefficients. Zero of the coefficients, we have started geometrical meaning of zero of the polynomial. Then we'll continue with that. Okay. Geometrical meaning of the zeros of a polynomial. So this one we had started it. So I have taken polynomial f of x is equal to 2x plus 3. Suppose if you are having a polynomial f of x is equal to 2x plus 3, then you can write it as y is equal to 2x plus 3. Then we'll fill different values of x in place of x, then we'll get y value. Suppose if you take x equal to 0, then y will be 3. If x equal to 1, then y will be 5. So in that case, we'll get the different solutions here. So that is x is equal to 2. Suppose if you have taken x equal to 2, then y will be 1. If you have taken x equal to 2, sorry, x equal to minus 2, then y is minus 1. If you have taken x equal to 2, then y is 7. So these values will plot in a graph, these solutions. So before that, what is the zero of this 2x plus 3?
Minus 3 by 2.
Minus 3 by 2.
Yes, minus 3 by 2 is the zero of the given polynomial. Okay, these solutions will plot in a graph sheet. Then we'll get a graph like this. Just you can observe there, the graph is cutting the x-axis at the point here in graph. You can observe at the point minus 3 by 2 and 0, y equal to 0 here, that is value is 0 because the point is lying on x-axis. So just observe the x coordinate minus 3 by 2. So x coordinate is minus 3 by 2 and the 0 of the polynomial is also minus 3 by 2. So from graph also we can find out 0 of the polynomial by taking its x coordinate, in the sense the point at what point the graph is cutting x-axis. In that 2 points will be there, 2 coordinates will be there, x coordinate and y coordinate. If you consider that x coordinate is nothing but 0 of the given polynomial. Linear polynomial, how many zeros it will be having?
Only one, sir.
Only one zero it will be having. For that reason, the graph cuts x-axis at only one point. Suppose the graph is moving like this at this point. The coordinates are here 3, 0. And then in that case, the 0 of this graph is 3. So from the graph also you can identify what is the 0 of the polynomial. Are you clear here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And similarly, if you have taken ax plus b, ax plus b is a linear polynomial and its 0 is minus b by a. And when you plot this graph, when you plot the graph for this polynomial, then graph cuts x-axis at one point. For example, if this is a graph and the graph is cutting x-axis like this, at this point, what are its coordinates now? Coordinates of this point? Can you tell what are its coordinates? This is not minus p by a and 0.
Yes, sir.
Are you agree with me? Because 0 of the polynomial is minus b by a. In that case, the x coordinate will be minus b by a and y will be obviously 0 it is because the point is lying on x-axis. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and similarly, if you consider the another polynomial, quadratic polynomial, if you consider, for example, p of x is equal to x square minus 3x minus 4. How many zeros it will be having?
2, sir.
It will be having 2 zeros. So then I'll write it as y is equal to x square minus 3x minus 4. Then I will fill different values in place of x. Then I'll get these solutions. So when you are taken x equal to minus 2, the y is 6. When you are taken x equal to minus 1, the y is 0. When you are taken x equal to 1, the y will become minus 6. So these are the solution of the given polynomial. When you plot these solutions in a graph sheet, the graph will comes like this. The graph is like a U shape, it will come. So here the graph is cutting x-axis. This is one point and this is another point, intersection points. So just observe x coordinate there, minus 1. So this minus 1 is nothing but 0 of the polynomial. If minus 1 is 0 of the polynomial, what is p of minus 1?
Zeros.
Yes, p of minus 1 is 0. You can check there. F of x is equal to x square minus 3x minus 4 it is. Now I'll fill minus 1 here. Minus 3 into minus 1 minus 4. And this is 1 plus 3 minus 4. Then we'll get 4 minus 4 is equal to 0 we'll get. In the sense, this minus 1 is what? 0 of the polynomial. And similarly, the 4 is also 0 of the polynomial. And here the graph is cutting x-axis at 2 points, then it will, the given polynomial will be having maximum 2 zeros. Maximum 2 zeros it will be having. Sometime it may have 1 0 also or 0 also, but maximum 2 zeros. It can be 1 0, minimum 1 or 0. Are you getting? Suppose the graph,
Yes.
suppose the graph cuts like this. This is the graph. Suppose the graph comes like this. Then this is one point and this is another point. Then also the graph is, the polynomial is having 2 zeros. So this is the graph of the quadratic polynomial. This we call as parabola. This we called as parabola. Is it clear how the graph will be there for quadratic?
Sir, here 3 points are getting zeros. Even on the y-axis, 0 point is.
Y-axis will not consider, only x-axis. Because the given polynomial is a polynomial with variable x it is, not y, correct?
Yes, sir.
So we'll consider only x-axis. Suppose the polynomial is y square minus 4, then we need to consider y-axis. Here.
Yes, sir.
So from the graph also you can identify how many zeros the graph will be, the polynomial will be having. And again, one more thing, the graph can come like this also, in downward direction and upward direction. This is depend upon the a value. A value in the sense coefficient of x square. Suppose the polynomial is ax square plus bx plus c it is. Now a is positive here. If a is positive, the graph will come like this, upward direction. Suppose a value is negative. If a is negative, the graph will come like this. This graph you can understand. This is negative a, and this one is positive a. A in the sense coefficient of x square. Clear? Now the graph is cutting at 2 points, then the polynomial is having maximum 2 zeros. In the sense it is having 2 zeros. Then another graph you can see there. Now the graph is cutting at only one point, but this is the graph of quadratic polynomial only, because parabola you are seeing there. So if it is quadratic polynomial, but only at one point the graph is cutting, in the sense it is having two zeros, but the two zeros are equal here. Both are same zeros. Are you getting?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And this is again negative a, and this is again positive a value. So this is one thing, types of the graphs. And here the graph is not cutting x-axis. Means the graph, the polynomial is not having any solution. Means it is not having zeros. There is no solution, there is no zeros for this type of graph. Is it clear here? If the graph is like this.
Yes, sir.
Any doubt? Any question? Okay. So based on this, there is a exercise 2.1. So after whatever the notes you have completed till last class I sent, after that notes you need to send, you need to solve this exercise 2.1. You need to solve there. Once you solve this exercise, you can continue with the next notes. Are you clear? This is for
Yes, sir.
homework. I'll send this pic also in app. Then you can solve it. If you are having textbook also, you can refer. So please remember, exercise 2.1 is homework. After the notes, you solve this exercise and continue with the next notes. Is it clear? Okay. So the next part is this relationship between zeros and
Coefficient.
coefficients of zeros and coefficients of a polynomial. So this is the next heading. So relationship between zeros and coefficients of a polynomial. Suppose if you consider a polynomial, a linear polynomial will take first. In that linear polynomial, ax plus b is a polynomial. And what are its zeros? In the sense, how many zeros it will be having?
Once.
1 0.
One.
That is alpha. 1 0 is alpha. It is correct. Alpha, no? Alpha or what?
Yes, sir.
So its zero is alpha, and in the sense x value. So that x only we are taking it as alpha. So here coefficients means what? A and b. B is constant. A is coefficient of x. So what is the relation between this alpha and this a and this b? The relation is what? Alpha is equal to minus b by a. Because minus b by a is nothing but what? Zero of the polynomial. 0 of the ax plus b, and it is equal to alpha, because we have considered alpha is its 1 0. So that 0 is what? Minus b by a. This minus b by a, in the sense minus you keep as it is. B means what? In the given polynomial, b means b is a constant term. B is constant term, and divided by a means
Variable.
coefficient of x. A is a coefficient of x. So this thing you need to remember. Alpha is equal to minus b by a is equal to minus constant term divided by coefficient of x it is. So this is the relation between zeros and coefficient of polynomial of linear polynomial. So next we'll go to the quadratic polynomial. So for quadratic polynomial, for example, if you take f of x is equal to ax square plus bx plus c. So this is one polynomial. How many zeros it will be having?
2, sir.
Two, sir.
Two zeros. One is alpha, one is beta. Okay. Suppose one polynomial p of x, its zero is 2. Then what is its factor? What is its factor? Factor
1 and 2, sir.
if factor of
1
2,
m2.
no, I am not asking factor of 2. I am asking factor of p of x. Factor theorem, standard 9.
0.
If 2 is the zero of the polynomial, then x minus 2 is its factor.
Yes, sir.
If
Yes.
if minus 3 is the zero of the polynomial, then x plus
X plus 3.
x plus 3 is a factor. Yes, Pratik. Any question? Okay. Suppose if 5 is zero of the polynomial, then x minus 5 is its factor. So similarly, if alpha is zero of the polynomial, then what is factor? Factor of f of x.
X minus alpha.
X minus alpha, and for beta, x minus
X minus beta.
beta. Correct. So then I will write f of x is equal to, just will write here. This is ax square plus bx plus c. Then it is having two zeros. If it is having two zeros, means it will be having two factors. So those two factors are what? X minus alpha and x minus beta. So these are the two factors. Now one constant term also will come there. So this constant, what it is, that I will tell you later. Now afterwards, this k I will take common, will keep outside, in the sense out of the bracket I am keeping it. Then inside will multiply these two terms. Then it will become x square minus alpha x minus beta x plus alpha beta. And then k as it is. Then here x square, here minus is there in these two terms, and x is common. So minus I am taking outside, and x I am keeping outside. Inside alpha plus beta plus alpha beta. Is it clear?
Yes,
So
sir.
one more time, please.
Okay. Now
Sir,
ax
what is K, sir?
k is a constant. I will let you know what it is. I will tell it. So ax square plus bx plus c is a one polynomial. It is having two zeros. One is alpha and one is beta. If it is having two zeros, then its factors are x minus alpha and x minus beta. So the product of those two is what? Ax square plus bx plus c. Correct. For example, if you write a polynomial x square plus 7x plus 10, this can you write it as x plus 2 and x plus 5, because 2 plus 5 is 7 and 5 2s are 10. In that case, I am writing like this. Correct. So k I will multiply inside now. Kx square minus k into alpha plus beta x plus k alpha beta. Please mute yourself. Who's that? And then here ax square plus bx plus c. Okay. So next, equating the coefficients of x square, x and constant term. We need to make the equal coefficient of x square. in LHS also and in RHS also. What is the coefficient of x square in LHS?
A, sir.
Yes, sir.
Coefficient of, okay, that is, we'll write here, equating the coefficients of x square, x and constant term. So coefficient of x square is a here, and here x square is k. So a is equal to k it is now. And afterwards x coefficient, x and here x. So it will become b is equal to minus k into bracket alpha plus beta. Then constant term we need to make equal. So here c is equal to, this is whole thing is constant. So c is equal to what? K into bracket alpha beta. Is it clear up to here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now a is equal to what? K it is. Please mute there. Who is that? Okay. Now a equal to k is there. Now I'll write b this as it is. In place of k, I'm writing a. Then I'll write alpha plus beta. Now this minus a I'll bring this side. It will become minus of b by a is equal to alpha plus beta. So this is one relation. Alpha plus beta equal to minus b by a. For linear polynomial, for only alpha, it was become minus b by a. Now for quadratic, it will become alpha plus beta equal to minus b by a. And similarly, here c is equal to, k means a alpha beta. So c by a is equal to alpha beta. So this is another relation. These two are two important relationship between zeros and coefficients of the polynomial. Now what you can do, alpha plus beta. Alpha plus beta means what it is? Sum of zeros. Sum of the zeros. Alpha is one 0 and beta is 1 0. Their sum, that is alpha plus beta. And it's equal to, it is what? Minus b by a. Minus b by a means minus as it is. B means what in the given polynomial? This is the given polynomial.
Coefficient of x.
Coefficient.
Yes, this is coefficient of x, and divided by a means coefficient of x square. Here. And similarly, alpha into beta. Alpha into beta means it is what? Product of zeros. Product of zeros, that is c by a. Here we have alpha into beta, that is c by a. C means it is constant term, and divided by coefficient of x square.
X square.
So this is this relation and this relation. These two are important things. Based on this, the examples will come. In linear polynomial, the relation was what? Alpha equal to minus b by a. For quadratic, it will become alpha plus beta equal to minus b by a, and alpha into beta equal to c by a. Here two relations will come because it is quadratic. It will be having two zeros. So using those two zeros, we build two relationship. Now verifications will come. You'll come to know the clear picture when you solve the one or two examples. But you need to remember these 2 points: sum of zeros, product of zeros. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Any question?
Sir, that one K1 one more you once again explain, sir.
K, how it came, that you want, or this simplification process you want?
K, how it came, sir.
K, how it comes, I will explain it later while solving examples. Because some examples will come in that only K will use. Other than that, we will not use K that, because when you are solving example, I'll explain it. Is it okay, Shifa? Are you there? Okay. Example you take.
Yes,
Example first one. Find the zeros of the quadratic polynomial x square plus 7x plus 10 and verify in the sense that relation we need to verify whether LHS and RHS both are equal or what, that we need to check. Verify the relationship between zeros and coefficients. So how to solve this? So first what you need to do, find the zeros of the quadratic polynomial. Zeros we need to find for this. It will be having two zeros. Those zeros we need to find by factorization method. So I'll write f of x is equal to x square plus 7x plus 10 it is. So then I'll take x square plus 7x plus 10. This is equal to, can you write it as x plus 2 into bracket x plus, okay, splitting method will do. X square plus 2x plus 5x plus 10. So common is here x plus 2 inside, plus 5 is common here, x plus 2 will be inside. Again x plus 2 is common. So x plus 2 into bracket x plus 5.
plus 5.
This is f of x. Now put f of x is equal to 0. F of x equal to 0 I am taking. So then it will become x plus 2 into bracket x plus 3 is equal to 0. X plus 5 it is not.
Sir, x plus 5.
So now x plus 2 equal to 0 and x plus 5 is equal to 0. Now x equal to minus 2, x equal to minus 5. So these are the two zeros. X value you got. In that two zeros, one is alpha, one is beta. Any number you can take alpha and any number you can take beta. So I'll take alpha equal to minus 2 and beta equal to, I'll take minus 5. Clear? Then afterwards, we'll do, now we found the two zeros. Verification we need to do. So verification in the sense, we have alpha plus beta equal to minus b by a and alpha into beta equal to c by a. That we need to check it. Means alpha plus beta will get the minus coefficient of x divided by coefficient of x square. That will check our that will get our what we need to check it. So alpha plus beta in the sense minus 2 plus of minus 5 it is, because alpha is 2 minus 2, beta is minus 5. Then this is minus 7. Minus 7 by 1. Because denominator nothing is there means 1 will be there. So minus 7 by 1. So minus as it is. So if it is minus as it is, 7 means what? In the given example, coefficient of x it is?
Coefficient of x.
Yes. So that is
7x.
coefficient of x divided by Prahlad mute 1 means coefficient of x square. So this you can do it. So this is alpha plus beta. Then alpha into beta. So alpha into beta, alpha is a minus 2 and beta is minus 5. So that is 10. So 10 means you can write it as 10 by 1. Then 10 means constant term.
Constant.
10 is constant term divided by 1 means
Coefficient of x square.
coefficient of x square. So this is one way. Like this you can solve it. Otherwise what you can do, we need to write first alpha plus beta equal to minus b by a. So alpha plus beta is what? Minus 2 plus minus 5. Minus b means 7 and a means 1. From the example, b means 7, a means 1 it is. So this is minus 7 and this is minus 7. So LHS equal to RHS. So that can also be done. That is also one way verification only. Whichever you can do it. Is it clear? Similarly, alpha into beta. Alpha into beta is C by A. That is minus 2 into minus 5 equal to 10 by 1. So this is 10 equal to 10. So LHS equal to RHS. That can also be done. Is it clear? Verification how to do?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any doubt here?
No, sir.
No, sir.
After this, I hope you don't have any class.
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
Please join back once it disconnects. I'll take another 10 minutes extra for one more example we need to solve. If it disconnects, please join back. All 42 I want. Otherwise, I'll put absent, remember. So next example will go. Find the zeros of quadratic polynomial. Find the zeros of the quadratic polynomial x square minus 2x minus 8 and verify the relationship between the zeros and its coefficient. Please solve it. First, you find the zeros of the polynomial by factorization. Is it, are you understanding what I'm writing on the screen, handwriting, those all things?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Please switch on your video. I can check who are all solving, who are not solving.
The zeros are 4 and minus 2.
Yes, correct, Purva. Purva, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Please switch on your videos. So let P of x is equal to x square minus 2x minus 8. X square minus 4x minus x square minus plus 2x minus 8. X is common, x minus 4 plus 2 is common, x minus 4. X minus 4 is common, x plus 2. So then this is P of x. Now put P of x is equal to 0. Then x minus 4 equal to 0 and x plus 2 equal to 0. So x equal to 4 and x equal to minus 2. So alpha equal to 4 and beta equal to minus 2. So verification. So verification, we have the relation alpha plus beta equal to minus b by a. So alpha is 4 plus of minus 2 minus b means, given example, b is minus 2, that is minus 2 will keep, and divided by a means 1 it is. So 4 minus 2 is equal to 2 by 1. So this is 2 is equal to 2. So LHS equal to RHS. Or else, how you solved in last example, like that also you can write coefficient of x divided by coefficient of x square, constant term by coefficient of x square. But if you solve like this also, yes, Shashank,
Sir, how it came x square minus 4x plus 2x minus 8, sir?
this is a splitting method. Now x square minus 2x minus 8 is there. Minus 8, we need to split it. 4 2s are 8, minus 4 plus 2, that is minus 2. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, but this relation you need to remember, this is more important for us. That you should not forget this relation. What is alpha plus beta? What is alpha into beta? So next here we'll solve alpha into beta. That is C by A. Constant term divided by coefficient of x square. So C alpha into beta, that is 4 into minus 2. C is constant term minus 8 divided by A 1. So minus 8 equal to minus 8. So that is verified. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
last 1 minute is there. Please join back. Don't leave the class because still 2 more example we need to finish. Any question? Any doubt?
Sir,
Uh,
sir, yes, sir.
you are asking some.
Sir, alpha plus beta equal to alpha into beta, sir.
No. Alpha plus beta means it is sum of the zeros it is.
Yes, sir.
This is sum of zeros. And alpha into beta is what? Product of zeros. Both are different.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So next, one more example. Last example we'll do. Find the zeros of the polynomial.
Sir, we should solve in notebook, sir.
Do it in rough work. I will send in notes. These all examples I'm solving and I'm sending in notes. You can copy as it is. Now only you can do rough work and only you can, if you want to take any important point, you can note it down. Find the zeros of the polynomial f of u is equal to 4u square plus 8u, and verify the relation between the zeros and the coefficients. First to take, let f of u is equal to 4u square plus 8u. So this you need to factorization if it is possible. Factorization you need to do. If factorization is not there, if any other method are there, using that, first you need to find two zeros. How will you do two zeros here? Can anybody tell?
Sir, we can do factorization.
Yes. Yes, Rivatsa.
Sir, we can do factorization.
Factorization. How will
Sir,
you-
10. Sir, 10 is 1 by 4, sir. And another one I'm finding.
Factorization. To do factorization, there is no constant term. Only two terms are there. Correct. So if you take 4u common inside u plus 2,
2u.
if you take 4u common inside u plus 2.
2.
So this is f of u. Now put f of u is equal to 0. Now you got two factors. Now you take f of u equal to 0. Then it will become 4u into u plus 2 is equal to 0. Now 4u is equal to 0. U plus 2 equal to 0. Now u is equal to 0 by 4. U is equal to 0. And u is equal to minus 2. So alpha is equal to 0. Beta is equal to minus 2. So these are the two zeros. Now verification. So verification, sum of the zeros. Sum of zeros is alpha plus beta. Alpha is 0 plus beta is minus 2. This is only minus 2. But it should be in the form of what? Minus b by a. Correct?
Minus 2 by 1, sir.
Minus 2 by 1. Yes, correct. Minus 2 by 1. Are you sure?
By 4, sir.
Zeros.
Minus 2 by 4, sir.
Minus 2 by 4.
Yes, sir. 4 is coefficient of u square. No?
Sir, minus 8 by 4, sir.
Yes, minus 8 by 4. Because 8 by 4, minus 8 by 4 means also minus 2 only. Correct? So then you can write it as minus 8 by 4. So minus 8 means what?
On the ordination.
Coefficient of u divided by Prahlad, mute yourself. Coefficient of u square. Then similarly, product of zeros.
Sir, but we don't have constant. No?
Constant is not that nothing is there, means 0 will be there. Correct?
0 by 4,
Yes.
sir.
Yes. We have alpha into beta. So alpha is 0, beta is minus 2, then it is 0. Then you can write it as 0 by 2. 0 by 2 you can write, or 0 by 4 you can write. Anything you can write here. but we required a term. A term is 4 here. So we'll write 0 by 4. So constant term divided by coefficient of u square. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So these are the two examples based on the relationship between zeros and coefficients. We'll solve some more examples and some I'll give homework. So already 2.1 I given, correct? So after 2.1, notes you need to write. And after notes, you need to solve 2.2 question number 1. That you remember. Notes I'll send it. Okay, right.
Okay, sir.
Any question?
No, sir.
And after solving exercise, you need to send it to me. Attach file and send it. If you send it, I'm going to know how you are written. Those all things.
Sir, after 2.1 exercise, sir, or 2.2, sir?
After 2.1, you need to write the what notes you need to write. Notes I will send it. After that, notes exercise.
Only 2 point should I?
Only 2.2 question number 1. What I will send that you
After
can write.
After 2.2 exercise, we have to send it to you, sir.
After only exercise questions you send. Notes you don't send because I am only sending you notes. So no need to check there.
We should draw graphs, sir.
If it is there, you need to draw.
The 2.2 whole question and answer we have discussed.
2.2 only first main.
Okay.
Okay, is it clear?
So
Yes,
in
sir.
the book we have to solve, no, sir?
No, homework question you solve in directly classwork only, no issues.
Yes, sir.
Attendance link I will paste. Please submit it. Have you got link? Have you got the attendance link?
Yes, sir.
Okay, please submit it. Only submit one time. Don't submit two times. Prahlad, submit only one time. Every day I'm getting yours 2 times.
So link is not opening.
Link I pasted one more time. I'll paste. Check. Please check chat box. If you are having any question, any doubt, you can ask the question in during class, or you can send me to my email ID. You can send the questions. You can discuss it, or you can do the WhatsApp. No issues. Okay. If you are not having any doubt, you can leave the class once you submit the attendance.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Arya.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. So bye everyone. Take care.